What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics. Today we got a reaction to The View and their top 10 songs, brought to us by friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, Richard. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out that Patreon link below or the patron link on the end screen. Could not do it without the patrons. Richard is one of our longest standing patrons. Always brings me great stuff. And a lot of times, it brings me stuff that I've never heard, and I have never even heard of The View. So let's jump into it. They're a Scottish indie rock band that formed in Dundee, Angus in 2005. It incorporates various styles such as punk, pop, alternative rock, and folk in their music. They're best known for their 2007 single, Same Jeans, will that be on here? Which reached number 3 on the UK singles charts. They've released 5 studio albums since their platinum selling debut, Hats Off to the Buskers, which topped the UK albums chart in January 2007. It was nominated for the 2007 Mercury Music Prize. Despite never matching this early success, they enjoy a large fan base in their native Scotland, with albums regularly topping the Scottish albums chart. They also hold a reputation for their live performances, with regularly sold-out tours in Scotland. They're also a regular fixture at music festivals throughout the UK. They've played at Scotland's largest festival, Tea in the Park, a record 8 times, with organizer Jeff Ellis saying, quote, "The View can play every year under my watch if they want to." Wow, that's some praise. The band members, Kyle Falconer, lead vocals, rhythm guitar, piano, ukulele, harmonica, and bass. Kieran Webster, bass, backing, and occasional lead vocals, rhythm guitar. Pete Riley, lead guitar. And then they had some other people roam in and out of here. That Steve Morrison was on drums and percussion. But I think those are going to be the main guys that we get to. If you've never been on this before, the music won't be in the video, but it'll be at the Vimeo link below. I'm just putting this picture up there so you understand, and click on the Vimeo link below so you can listen to the music. Let's jump into it. With number 10, we got Bullet off of Cheeky for a Reason in 2012, their 4th studio album. I don't have a lot of research on these songs. There wasn't a lot out there, but I'm going to have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, Richard. All right, man. That was a fantastic song. I love the sound. I love Kyle's voice. I love Pete's guitar work. I mean, Kyle and Kieran are also playing rhythm guitar on some songs, but the guitar riff was fantastic. Just the energy of it, man. Great way to start this list. Next up at number 9, from that Hats Off to the Buskers, the 2007 studio debut album, we got Same Jeans. All right, Same Jeans. Great song. He's had the same jeans on for 4 days, but he's not going to be a fool. Everybody's dressing up. He's dressing down. But you could really hear the Scottish accent in there, which for an American is so cool. I love the Scottish accent. It's fantastic. But they really got after it with the energy on this one. Fantastic, man. And what you got to do on that debut album is bring it. They definitely brought it on that one. And I should have mentioned on Same Jeans, I know we've already gone to the next song, but it was their 3rd single off their album, 1 in Scotland, 3 in the UK. It was their only top 10 in the UK and 24 in Ireland. All right, now let's move on. You already see it, to Shockcore off the album Witch Bitch in 2009, their 2nd studio album. 2nd single off the album, went to 64 in the UK. All right, Shockcore. Should be called at the very end. I mean, I feel sorry for you, man. A good song, guitar work, fantastic. You feel the emotion in his voice. Lengthy song, 5 verses. Really good songwriting on here. It's kind of finding his place in life. Next up, off the Cheeky for a Reason album in 2012, we got Anfield Row. Anfield Row. He loves her, but he's got to go. The town is suffocating him, and he's probably going to be going to hell, and she's going to be going to heaven, but it's really well done, man. Like the whole building up of the chorus, which comes a little ways into the song. It's not early on. Just instrumentation again. It's got a really great sound. Next up at number 6, same album, Cheeky for a Reason, 2012. We got Hold On Now. All right, an uplifting song just in the arrangement of it, right? In the chorus, I will hold on now, what you doing, you're just losing, I will hold on now. It's the only thing you need is a little bit of speed and take a line of joke. Not coke, boys and girls. Yeah, I mean, the drinking and stealing can stop you from the dreaming, but your whole comes first. The life that you've been leading, it tends to stop me breathing. My pacifiers burst. The fear that you bestow turns me inside out. It's boring. You're still my ladybird. Ain't no space, Grace. You're out of my face, and you burned out dry. So they're good writers, like on top of just writing a catchy song, but very catchy song to finish off the top half of Richard's top 10 View songs. All right, next up at number 5, it's not on Spotify, so we'll just play a YouTube audio clip, but we got Grace from the Bread and Circuses album in 2010, their 3rd album, an album that's not available here in the US on Spotify. It was inspired by guitarist Pete Riley's downstairs neighbor and their noise complaints against him. It failed to chart inside the UK Top 100, even though it was released as a single. All right, he's a sober boy. She's a lonely girl. They don't need to fight about things, right? Let's stay out of each other's way. Well done again. Very catchy, man. Their melodies are fantastic. Except at number 4, we got 5 Rebeccas off the album Witch Bitch in 2009. An interview with The Sun, Kyle explained on this one. He said, it's loads of girls from my school and loads of different scenarios. Sort of an educational thing about a teenager going through school. It's all about the smoky teachers, petty things, but the lassie's a junkie. It's just saying don't do drugs. It's a good message. All right, the 5 Rebeccas. We learned that in the chorus that they're all close to him. One of them's a cook, one of them does history, one of them's my niece, and one was close. 5 Rebeccas, all of them close to me. The one I love the most has turned into a junkie. Uh-oh. But a fun song and interesting. He just kind of wrote about people he went to school with. You know that they probably, if they heard the song, were arguing over who was who. All right, another one off the Hats Off to the Buskers in 2007. We got Face for the Radio. Quite the diss, right? You got a great Face for the Radio. 5th single went to number 69. All right, Face for the Radio. The first verse, you have a face for the radio, but I know you'd like to see it. It's in a show claiming to be the next best everything. Which way will you go? You're a little smarter than most of us. You run so fast sometimes it's hard to see for dust. Finding some time for you, it tortures me. Wages on a Friday, spent on a Saturday. Lend me a $5, won't do that again. Oh, your trust is not too strong. Your arrogance in a bag. And he goes on like cemented in your own feeble way. So more of a dial back song, some good acoustic work in here. But I thought Karen coming in and kind of trading off verses and kind of echoing things in the chorus made this song pretty unique. We got to head back over to YouTube for our number 2 song. We got Sunday off the Bread and Circuses album. Kyle is not stealing hope from you. What an energetic, upbeat song. I thought the arrangement on this was fantastic, man. You were just on a ride from the very start. So guitar work on here, you know, the arrangement on all these songs is fantastic. You're not going to get standout. That's not what they're going for. They're not going for standout guitar work or bass or drumming. You know, it all just works synergistically together. I mean, Kyle carries a lot of this. And Richard's number 1 song of The View. We got Wasted Little DJs off that debut. Hats off to the Buskers. Their debut single went to 1 in Scotland, 15 in the UK, number 9 on NME's list of the top 50 singles of 2006, and went on to win the public vote for Best Track at the NME Awards in 2007. So quite the acclaim. Let's finish this great list off. All right, Wasted Little DJs coming out of the gate hot. I mean, debut single. And I mean, not something that I don't think I've ever come across in all the lyrics I've ever read on this channel. Some Pig Latin in the chorus. And I mean, the Pig Latin is basically, you know, explaining how the girls in his hometown of Dundee act in nightclubs. And Kyle did say the song's about 2 girls. These 2 girls that come to all of our gigs and are always trying to outdo each other for outrageous behavior. And so, I mean, more power to him that he's using the Pig Latin here. Very catchy song, very well arranged. Guitar work, top flight on this one. Good choice for number 1. Now we'll get to my favorite tracks. Honorable mention, Grace. Faves are going to be this last song, Wasted Little DJs. Sunday and Bullet. I don't know, maybe Sunday or Bullet. Those are the 2 in the running for me for my faves. And Bullet was the number 10 song on there, but it was banging. But great list. Like I said, I'd never heard of The View. I'm going to go check out some more of their stuff. And I'm sure there's a lot more stuff out there that I haven't heard that Richard's going to bring me. But let me know what your favorite tracks are down below. What do you think of The View? What do you think their best album is? What should I go check out first? If you haven't already, give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, I will see you.